Welcome back to this game of Emmanuel versus Lincoln. This is uh, ILC's varsity volleyball's second game here in this tournament at Black River. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Welcome to this Emmanuel Lutheran volleyball varsity game against Lincoln here. This is the second game at the Black River tournament here. Starting out for us on the Lancers, we have Annie? Who's 14? Our team. Annie. Cassidy Milner, Alexis Eichley, Bryn Schoenbach, Faith Kazemba, and I can't remember people's names. Milena Bach, there we go. I remembered names. We don't have the Lincoln lineup, so I'll just be calling them by numbers here this game. Lancers won their first game here at the tournament today. And I think Lincoln's won 2 games, maybe, perhaps. I've kind of been watching the game, all the rest of the games here today, so I think Lincoln's won both of their games. So this should be a good game here. Looks like Bryn Schoenbeck will start off serving here for the Lancers. Sorry that we're a bit far away. This is just the best spot we could find to set up. Nice serve there by Bryn. Put up by 12, set by 10. 14 tries to spike it over. Cassidy does a great job blocking it, and that'll be first points for the Lancers. The scoreboard is the large scoreboard. I don't know if you can see it way over there if I do that. But I'll try and read the score off every now and then. Alexis Eichley with a nice spike over, and that'll give the Lancers... I thought it would give them 2 points. The scoreboard says 1-1. Alexis Eichley serving here again. Nice hard serve there. 12 gets it. 8 tries to spike it over. Misses, and the Lancers aren't able to get there in time. That'll be Lincoln's point. Lincoln is now ahead 2-1. Number 14 will be serving for Lincoln here. Nice serve there. Faith got it up. 14, Annie hitting it over, and it goes out of bounds off of Lincoln. Lancers point, 2-2. We're just going back and forth here on the scoring. Cassidy Nelner will now be serving for the Lancers. She puts it up, and 14 can't control it. That'll be an ace for the Lancers. Allison coming in for Milena here. And Cassidy will get a second serve. Another nice serve there by Cassidy. 1 puts it up into the air. 10 sets it up for 8 with a nice spike. Faith getting it up. Bryn to Annie. 1 gets the ball there from that spike. Well done there. Faith getting it up again. Bryn puts it over. Oh no, Allison gets to spike it there. Nice hard spike. 1 almost saves it, but can't quite get it. That'll be Lance's point. Cassidy gets her third serve here now. Doing a good job these last 2 times. Another nice serve there. 14 getting it up. 3 getting set up for the spike, but her spike goes into the net there. We have Cassidy serving yet again. 5-2 here is the score. Lancers lead. Ooh, and that serve was just a little low. She could have put a little bit more height on that one, but Nicole Schoenbeck now coming in for Cassidy. We have number 3 serving for Lincoln. A nice serve there. There was a whistle, but I don't think it was for this game, so the playing continues. There's 3 other games going on at the moment. You can see one in the background, and there's another one over here. So there's like 6 whistles all the time, and I'm sorry, I'm still getting over a cold here too. So score is now 6-4. Lancers lead. Lindsay Sitto checking in for Annie Oster. Lindsay will be serving. She gets a good serve over there. Lindsay sets it up for Bryn. Bryn with a hard spike. It goes off the blockers for Lincoln and out of bounds. What? You want to check to make sure it's actually working? Another nice serve by Lindsay Sitto there. 12 with a hard spike, but good blocking there by the Lancers. And Lancers will get that point. Nice job done by the, I don't know, I think it would be called the front line for the Lancers. A good block. Lindsay will be serving again. The score is 8-4. Lancers lead. Good dig there by 14, but her teammates cannot back her up there and get it over the net. So it will be Lancers' point. Lindsay gets another serve here. Putting it up. Well, done again. Nice dig there by 10. 16 gets it up, and some miscommunication there, and Lincoln does not get it over the net again. So far, the Lancers have been leading this game almost the entire time. At the beginning there was a little back and forth, but the Lancers have now taken a pretty significant lead of 10-4. Timeout, I think it was called by Lincoln. They just need to get their game back together here. I think Erica Oster came in at some point for someone on the Lancers side. Lindsay serving again. Sorry, there's only one of us talking here today. Sam will probably take over from me here in not too long. But we couldn't figure out how to set up 2 mics on our phone. So we'll have to work on that here for later this season probably. Lincoln finally got a point here, bringing it up to 10-5. Lancers leading. Lincoln's number 8 with a nice serve, and Nicole cannot get it up there for her team. Well done there by number 8. Nice hard serve. That'll bring them up to 6-10. Lancers leading. Another serve here by number 8. That one, though, just a bit low. Goes right into the net. It'll be Lancers' point. Erica Oster now serving, and Faith Kazumba going out, and Alexis Eichley coming in. Good serve there by Erica. Set up there for a spike by 16 and blocked by Alexis Eichley. Lancers' point. Another serve here by Erica Oster. Nice serve over the net there again, right to 10 again. 8 sets it up. Set over by 12. Erica puts it up. Lindsay sets it up. And Lancers couldn't get there in time. It will be Lincoln's ball. Number 12 will be serving for Lincoln here. Faith Kazumba coming back in for Erica Oster. Faith puts it up. Lindsay sets it. And Bryn gets the nice hard spike, but it goes right into the net. Lincoln's point. 12 will get a second serve off here while Berman comes in for Bryn. See if 12 can get a nice hard serve again. Yep, another great serve. Faith gets under it. Nice setup there and good try. Nice blocking by the Lincoln's front line here. Finally got over there by, I think, Berman. Nicole puts it up. Faith gets it up again, and Berman gets it over. 8 setting it up for a tip by 10. Berman tips it back over, and 1 cannot keep it from going out of bounds. That will be Lance's point. Nice volley there. Probably the best one we've had so far this game. Looks like we have some subs. Milena Buck coming in to serve, and Cassidy Nelner coming in for Nicole Schoenbeck. A very well placed serve there by Milena. Lincoln setting up for a spike, and just a little bit out of bounds there. Well, good try there, though, by Lincoln. Nicely set up. Another serve by Milena Buck. This one goes to center. Lincoln gets it over with a hard set from number 1. And a hard spike by Cassidy Nelner. 1 digs it. 14 spikes it over, up by Milena Buck. Lindsay setting up, and another spike by Cassidy. Cassidy manages to block and tip it over, and it looks like somebody touched the net on Lincoln's side. That'll be Lancers' point. The score is 15-8 Lancers. This is the first set here today in this game. Lancers won their earlier game, and I think Lincoln has at least won one of the games they played, and I think they've played 2 games. That was Lincoln's point. Looks like the number 1 will serve, their libero. Ooh, her serve goes pretty low and hits the bottom of the net there. Looks like we have Annie Oster coming in for Lindsay Sitto, and looks like it'll be Berman serving here. Nice serve. 12 puts it up. 10 setting it over to 3, who gets a nice hard spike down. Put up by Berman, and Cassidy manages to get it down to the floor there. Well played by the Lancers. It'll be Bryn serving now as she comes in for Berman. Bryn with a hard serve back to 12. 10 sets it up for 3. 3 gets a power spike, but it goes out of bounds. Lancers ball. Is it out of bounds or out of play? It might be out of play in volleyball. Bryn serving for the second time here. Another serve right back to the back. That one looked like it was almost going out, but 3. Oh, Bryn tries to save it. Nice spike there by 3. Good try by the Lancers, but just not able to get there. That'll be Lincoln's point. It is 18-10 Lancers. Number 10 will now be serving for Lincoln. A nice hard hit over. Faith manages to dig it, and 14 fumbles with the ball. Good save there by Faith, and that'll be Lance's point. It looks like Alexis Eichley will be serving, and Erica Oster subs in for Faith. A nice serve by Alexis. 1 gets it up, and her teammates cannot get it over the net here. It was kind of a oddly hit ball after a nice serve by Alexis, so that'll be Lance's point. 5 more points here, and it's game for the Lancers. They will win their first set. I think another timeout called by Lincoln here. Yeah, Lancers having a 10-point lead here over Lincoln. It's been a good game, but Lancers have definitely been ahead. All but like the first 6 points or something, where they were battling back and forth to see who would take the lead. Alexis will continue serving here. Another good serve. This one over a little bit left, still mostly center. 10 setting it up for 14 with a nice hard spike. And Alexis can't get it up for her team. Good try there by Alexis, but it was just a really good spike by Lincoln there. Not much she could do in that situation. 14 will be serving now for Lincoln. 14 serves over. And Cassidy gets it over with a funny set. And it gets it right in the middle of the where Lincoln is not. So well placed there. Looks like Cassidy Nelner will be serving, and we have Allison Schaller coming in for Milena Buck. Cassidy with a good hard curving serve. Ooh, nice play there by Allison Schaller. Good spike on the return hit there from Lincoln. Very well played there by Allison. Cassidy going for a second serve here. Another nice hit. Way up in the air by 14. Off the ceiling, and 8 can't quite bump it over. Good serve by Cassidy. She's had 2 really good serves in a row here. This is a younger Lancers volleyball team. They haven't played together for as long, so we just expect them to get better throughout this season here. They lost a lot of seniors last year, and 2 more points and the Lancers will win this one. The score is 23-11. 12 with a nice spike over. Cassidy with a really nice save there. Faith hits it over. 15 gets it up. Nice spike there by 8. An amazing block by Allison Schaller and Annie Oster. Very well played by the Lancers. 1 more point and the Lancers take this first set and are on the road to winning their second game here today at the Black Rivers Falls Tournament or Invite. One of the two, whatever. 1 gets it up in the air. 15 sends it back towards, and 3 gets it over. Cassidy setting it up. Avery Quam came in there and she sets it up. And Annie Oster gets the last spike and point there for the Lancers. First set is over. Lancers taking it. They'll switch sides here and then they should be on to the second set. I think there's something like 8. No, there are like 10 teams here today or something. There's a lot of volleyball being played today here. Lincoln definitely has a chance here in the second set. They weren't that far behind. Their score was like 10 points behind, but they were playing on just a little bit behind the Lancers. So if they can bring that back, and they'll have a good chance here in this second set. Looks like we have 2 minutes before the set begins here. You can see the scoreboard way over there. So the Lancers will at least be playing 1 more game today and possibly a couple more. So we'll probably turn off here after this game is over, but we'll be back with any other games they play hopefully today. So be sure to stick around for those if you're interested. 1 more minute here before the game starts. The coach for the Lancers is Prof. Lau, assisted by Jennifer Schaller. .30 seconds here. Looks like we'll have 10, 16, 12, 14, 8, and number 3 starting out here for Lincoln. Again, sorry we don't have names, but we don't have a sheet, and it's hard to say names when there's only 1 person doing it. So Lancers staying in their huddle here until the last second. Guess Prof. Lau has something he wants to tell them. And there's the buzzer. Lancers still in their huddle, though. seems the thing to do when you go anywhere here in this gym is just randomly yell, hey! So we've been making fun of people for doing that all day. Lancers finally break huddle. Looks like starting for the Lancers, we have Cassidy, Alexis Eichley, Bryn, oh my, I cannot remember names. Annie Oster, Erica Oster, who is now sub out for Faith, and Milena Buck. There we go. Names, I remember them sometimes. I don't know why I can't remember people's names. Number 10 will start serving here for Lincoln. See if Lincoln can start strong. Very nice curving serve there. Alexis with a hard spike, and it goes out of bounds off of Lincoln. Good try blocking there by number 30, but Alexis's spike was just too powerful. It'll now be Bryn Schoenbeck serving for the Lancers. She gets a nice hard serve over to 12, who puts it up. 10 setting up for 14. 14 with a good spike into where the Lancers were not, and Milena Buck can't get there in time. 14 will now be serving for Lincoln. Nice serve there by 14. Faith putting it up. Bryn saving it, and Alexis getting it over. Good save there by the Lancers. One sets it over to Faith. Bryn puts it up, and Annie comes down with a hard spike. Nice dig there by 14. Good set over there. Bryn puts it up. Set up by Alexis, and Annie tries to tap it over. I don't know if there was a whistle there or not, but Bryn couldn't get there even if there wasn't. So that will be Lincoln's ball. That gives them the lead, 2-1. A very good start to the second half here. Nice volley. 14 with a nice serve, but it goes right into the net. So I guess it wasn't quite so nice. We will now have Alexis Eichley serving. Faith subs out, and in comes Erica Oster. Good serve there by Alexis. 1 puts it up, 10 sets it, and 3 with the spike. Cassidy blocks it and puts it up. And Annie Oster with the hard spike gets it over the Lincoln's blockers, and that'll be a point for the Lancers. Lancers lead 3-2. Alexis with another nice hard serve, but that one's too hard and goes out of bounds. It will be Lincoln's ball, tied up here, 3-3. Three serving for Lincoln. Nice hard serve over. Milena Buck gets under it. Erica spikes it over. 14 puts it up. 16 spikes it over. Bryn sets it up. Faith gets it back in, and Cassidy taps it over. 12 with a hard spike, but it's blocked by Cassidy and Erica. Another hard spike, and Erica can't get under it. Good spike there by 8, and another nice volley. Lincoln taking the lead here again by 1 point. Again, a close start to the second set. Lancers won the first set. 30 serves it over, but it's out of bounds. Good look there by the Lancers. I guess it was inbounds. Never mind. It was inbounds. Lincoln leads 2. Another good serve there. Milena gets under it. Set up by Cassidy, and a hard spike by Erica. 14 digs it. 8 saves it, and 10 can't get there in time. Good try by Lincoln. It'll now be Cassidy Nelner serving here. Lancers down 1. Oh, Cassidy served just a little low there and goes into the net. Lincoln leads 2, 6-4. It'll be number 8 serving now for Lincoln. And looks like we have Allison Schaller in again, along with Emma Miller. Allison Schaller with a nice hard spike, and Lincoln can't get their hands on it. That'll be Lance's ball. End point. It's back to being a 1-point lead here for Lincoln. Lindsay Sito coming in for Annie Oster, and Lindsay Sito serving. Good serve there by Lindsay Sito. 10 puts it up. Nice spike there by Allison, and Lincoln cannot save it. Very well placed spike there by Allison Schaller. Well played. Lindsay gets a second serve here. It's all tied up at 6-6. 10 puts it up. 8 sets it. 16 with a good spike. Emma Miller puts it up over to Bryn. Bryn with a hard spike. 14 setting it up. 8 setting. 1 spiking from the back row. Faith bumps it up. Lindsay back to Erica, who gets a nice spike. Well placed there by Erica. And 8 and 10 just couldn't figure out how to hit it there. So that'll be Lance's point. Lance is taking the lead for, I think, the first time this set after dominating last set. Ooh, nice save there by number 1. Lindsay putting it up for Allison. Allison with a nice spike. Another good save by 1. Erica gets it up over to Bryn. Bryn with a lighter spike. 14 bumping it up over to 12. 12 with a hard spike, but it's too hard and goes out of bounds. And as the Lancers did not touch it, that will be Lance's ball. Another good spike by Lindsay, or serve by Lindsay Sito. 12 just tapping it over, trying to catch the Lancers off guard, but Faith was there for them. Erica spiking it into the opposite corner. 12 sets it over. Emma puts it up. Lindsay sets it up. And Allison and Bryn run into the net. That should be Lincoln's point. Yep, Lincoln's point. It's 8-7 here. Very, very close second half. Good serve there by number 12. Lindsay setting it up. Bryn will trying to spike it over, but I think it goes into the net there. And now it's back to being all tied up at 8-8. 12 serving here. Goes to Emma. Up by Lindsay, and an up spike, I guess, by Allison. And we have a bunch of whistling. I don't know what. I think a lift was called on Allison, maybe. We have number 12 serving for Lincoln. Faith receives, up by Lindsay. Bryn spikes it over. 14 sets it over. Emma Miller gets it up. Lindsay sets up for Allison. Allison spikes it to 1, who sets it up. 14 setting it over, and she gets it over. Well placed there and well played by both teams. That will give Lincoln the lead at 9-8. 12 serving for, I think, the third time here. Nice serve over to Faith. Allison with a well-placed spike. Nicely done there. Well played by the Lancers. That will tie it up at 9-9 again. And we have Alexis Eichley coming in for Faith. Erica Oster will be serving for the Lancers. Good serve there by Erica, and it looks like Lincoln was unprepared. However, there is something going on, and the Lancers do not get the point. I don't know what happened, but Faith coming back in here now, and it looks like it'll be number 1 serving for Lincoln. Good serve by number 1, Emma getting it up. Lindsay setting it up for Alexis, and she does not get it over the net. It'll be Lincoln's point, bringing Lincoln ahead 11-9, one of the second time a team has had a lead of 2 here in this set. Another good serve by 1. Emma gets it up. Lindsay bumping it over to Bryn, who gets it over nicely. 10 setting it up for 3. Nice spike and block by Allison. And I think Bryn spiked it out of bounds there. So it'll be Lincoln's ball. Lincoln pulling ahead here a little bit. This is the largest lead anyone has had yet this set of 3 points. The score is 12-9. Another nice serve there by number 1. Good save by Emma and Lindsay there, and nice job by Eichley of finishing off, getting it over. And a great place spike there by number 3 from Lincoln. One will continue serving. That last serve by number 1 was incredible. Another one there. Emma getting it up. Lindsay putting it up for Berman, who came in for someone. 1 putting it up. 14 spiking it. Nice block by Allison and Ikley, and it goes out of bounds off Lincoln. That'll be Lancers' point. Score is 13-10. Lancers behind 3. We have some subs in here. Cassidy coming in as well as Milena. Milena will be serving here. Ooh, a hard serve, but it goes right into the bottom of the net. That will be Lincoln's ball. Lincoln leading 4 now. Number 10 will be serving for them. Nice serve by number 10 over to Milena. Lindsay sets it up. Cassidy spikes it, but it gets blocked by number 3 and 8. Good block there by Lincoln. Lincoln ahead 5. Timeout, Lancers. Lancers won the first set and their first game here today at the Black River Falls Invite. But Lincoln has been playing a very strong game here this second set, and if the Lancers don't pick it up, it looks like we'll be going into the third set here. There will be other games here later today, and we do plan on broadcasting them, so if that interests you, be sure to stick around. Lincoln breaks the huddle. And the Lancers are ready again. We'll have number 10 serving. Good serve by number 10. Milena gets under it, but Berman can't get there in time, and Lincoln gets another point. Lincoln leading by 6. This is like what happened the first set, except in the first set it was the Lancers who took the lead about now. Number 10 serving. Faith digs it. Nice save there by Faith. Over by Lindsay, and Lincoln can't hold on to it, so it'll be Lance's point. Annie coming in for Lindsay here, and looks like we'll have Caitlin Berman serving. Good serve there by Berman. 1 puts it up for her team. 10 setting it up. Over by 8. Nicole gets it. Up by, over by Annie. 10 sets it up for 3. Nice spike by 3. And the Lancers can't get there in time. Lincoln's point. Looks like it'll be number 14 here serving for Lincoln. Again, sorry that we don't have names, but number 14 serving. Over to Cassidy, spikes it over. Lincoln gets it back. Faith puts it up. Bryn sets it up. And in comes Alexis for the kill, and off 14 at a funny angle there. Lancers point. Lancers will be serving here. The score is 17-12. Lancers down 5. If I do math right. Nice serve by Alexis to the front row. 10 blocks it. 3 bumps it over. Alexis gets it up. Bryn setting it up for Annie. Annie with a nice spike. 1 saving it. 12 with a nice spike, and Bryn can't get under it. That'll be Lincoln's point. They're up to 18 points now. Number 3 will be serving now. She gets it over, pops it up. Erica with a really nice spike there. Well placed by Erica. Nice play by the Lancers. Cassidy Nelner will now be serving for the Lancers. Ooh, and another serve into the net. The Lancers have had a few too many of those today. It's early in the season, but their serves not been going over the net super well today. We now have number 8 serving for Lincoln. The score is 19-13. Lancers down 8. Number 8 with a nice serve over the net. Faith getting under it. Allison with a really nice spike. 14 gets it up for her team. 16 bumping it over, and there was a whistle. Looks like it is Lancer's ball. And Lindsay Sitto coming in for Annie Oster. And Lindsay will be serving. There was a ball coming in from another court there, so play was stopped. Nothing actually happened, so that just doesn't count. There are 3 other games going on here in the same gym as us, so it gets a little bit confusing sometimes. 8 setting it up for 12. Nice spike by 12, but it's a bit too hard and goes out of bounds. Lancers are maybe getting a few of the points back here. They're down to only being down 4. Nice serve again by Lindsay. Good spike by 16, and the Lancers can't get there. Well placed, very well played. Lincoln's number 12 will be serving here. Lancers down 5. 12 with a good serve, but it goes into the net, so. Lancers down 4, Erica Oster serving. Erica serves it to 14. 16 with a hard spike, but it goes into the net. Lancers back to being only down 3. See if they can catch up here. Erica with another nice serve to 12. And we have a lift called on number 12 there. Good serve by Erica. Timeout called by Lincoln. That'll be a 1-minute timeout here. Both teams playing a very good second set here after the Lancers took the first one. Looks like we're going to have a close finish here. Lancers break. Looks like Lincoln is going to follow suit here shortly. Erica will continue serving. And the game has been started again. Erica with another nice serve. Receives it. 14 with a good spike. Emma's there to put it back up for her team. Oh, and Lindsay with the sneaky set over. However, the point. Okay, the point does go to the Lancers. For a second there, the ref was pointing at the Lincoln, like they got the point. But Lancers back to being only down 1. Oh, and a nice play there by Bryn Schoenbeck to make it a tie game at 20-20. Lancers coming back from, I think it was a 6-point deficit at one point. So well played there by the Lancers. If they can take this second set, they take this game, winning their second game here in this invite, I think it might be called. 8 puts it up. 14 tries to spike it. Lancers are there. Bryn coming in for the spike. Nice hard spike, saved by 14. Over to 14 again. Emma's there. Erica to Bryn. 1 putting it up. 8's going to set it up for 16 here. Erica can't save it, and that will be Lincoln's point, bringing them back ahead by 1 here. Looks like it'll be number 1 serving here for Lincoln. Good serve here over to Emma. Lindsay sets it up. Allison with a nice hard spike and very well placed. Good play there by Allison Schaller. And now she subs out for Milena Buck and Cassidy. No. What? Yeah, it's tied at 21-21 here. 4 points for someone to win this set. Milena with a nice serve over to 1. Oh, there's 2 1s on the field right now. I guess we have a red 1 and black 1. Oh, and Alexis Eichler can't get her spike to go over the net there. It'll be Lincoln's point. Again, sorry, I'm still getting over a cold here. Byrne with a nice hard spike. Good save by 14. Cassidy tries to block it and then bump it up, but it rolls off her hands, and Lincoln's ahead 2 here. 2 more to go until Lincoln wins. 4 for the Lancers. So, and I think volleyball is a win by 2 point. Both Faith and Milena try to get that one, but neither one does. Nice serve by number 10. 1 more point here. We're on last point. Another good serve by 10. Milena gets under it. Up by Burton gets it over, but it's blocked by 3, and that'll be this set. It's all tied up here, 1-1. We'll have a third set to 15 here in 2 minutes, I think. So stick around. I think I'm going to hand it off to Sam here, though. So thanks for watching.
Well, should I wait till it starts or
You can do whatever you want.
What sort of things have you said that I should repeat?
I don't know.
Just say whatever comes to mind. So this is Lincoln.
Yeah. See on the jersey?
Yeah. That's how I read it. You don't know this.
I like the Wasps or something.
Okay.
Yellow Jackets? I don't know.
All right, we have both teams gearing up for the third set. It's been a close game for both teams. Emmanuel winning the first set, Lincoln winning the second. This should be an interesting third set. All right. Looks like both teams are ready. Number 10 serves for Lincoln. Returned by Faith Kazemba over to Bryn Schoenbeck. Cassie Nelner spikes it. Hits the ground right before number 1. Point to the Lancers. It's a good way for the Lancer to start off for the third set. Alexis Eichley serving. Number 8 tried to dig for it, but it bounced off her hand and went into the crowd. Back to Alexis over there. She serves it over to 12, to 10. 8 puts it up over to Milena, but something happened there. Lancers ball. We apologize if they seem to be too far away. This is really the best spot we can put our camera. All right, Alexis served it. It was a bit long. Now it's Lincoln's ball again. The score is currently 3-1, Lancers. All right. Number 14 of AC Lincoln serves the ball. Faith Kazemba rebounds and all right. Number 12 to number 3 to Faith to Bryn. Erica spikes it down, gets the point. Cassidy Neldner now serving for the Lancers. And there we go. Number 1 couldn't quite get it over the net again. Cassidy serves again. Number 1 gets it to number 8 and over to number 3 who hits it into the net. Back to Cassidy. Hits it over. Number 14 to Faith to Bryn. And Annie bumps it over to 1. 10. 8. Misses the ball and hits the net. Lancers get to serve again. Cassidy's on a roll here. She serves it to 1, to 10, over to 12. And 12 hits it out of bounds on the Lancers side. Timeout, Lincoln. Pretty good game here for the Pretty good set here for the Lancers. Since they've already won 1, if they just win this one, they win this entire game. Yeah, this set they only played a 15 points. But AC definitely still has a chance. They've come back before. If they start, let's see. Cassidy is ready to serve again. Number 12 hits it and bounces off her hands into the crowd. Yeah. You may not be able to hear this, but all the teams in the gym right now are yelling, "Hey!" All right, so Cassidy serves it to 14, over to 10. 3 spikes it down. And I think what happened there was someone touched the net from the Lancers. Another team is yelling, "Hey!" It's kind of distracting, but there's a lot going on at once here. There's always 3 games going on at once and a lot of whistles blowing. Number 3 serves it over to Emma, to Bryn, and Allison spikes it down. And they get the point. Nope. AC gets the point. It was out of bounds. Number 3, sorry, served it. Allison hits it back. All right, point goes to AC Lincoln. Number 3 serves it. Faith gets the serve, and then number 3 to 10. 8 spikes it, and it goes out of bounds. Someone must have touched the net or the ball there, because Lincoln got the point again. Number 3 serves again. They definitely have potential to catch up to the Lancers here. If they keep on playing like they are right now. Number 3 serves it. Faith to Bryn. Annie. Back to 14 to 8. And 16 tips it over, and they get the point. Back over to 3. Serving. For to Emma. Bryn. Erica hits it into the net. Emmanuel appears to have lost the point. The score is 8-7 Lancers right now. I don't know how that happened, but we appear to have lost a point. We used to have 9, and now we have 8. Something must have happened with the scorekeepers. They're talking to them right now down there. We'll find out in a little bit. All right. Timeout is over, and number 3 gets ready to serve the ball again. Up, up, and away. All right. Emma Miller does a wild little punch down there. Oh, they fixed the score. Right now, the score is 9-8 Lancers. Lincoln only 1 point behind. Emma hits it, but I'm not sure what happened there. Emmanuel gets the point, I guess. Yeah, Lincoln had a really nice comeback there. Let's see if they can keep it up for the rest of the game. Lindsay serves to 14 to 10. Number 7 sets it over, and Allison spikes it down, and they get the point. 11-8 Lancers. All right. Bit of confusion on who's serving, Erica or Lindsay. Looks like it'll be Lindsay. Serves it over to, I think, 8. I don't know. Ponytail's covering up the number. To Faith. Bryn. Allison not able to get it over the net. Score is 11-9 Lancers. Number 8 for Lincoln is serving. Emma sets it, Lindsay sets it, and Allison also sets it. For the 8. Number 12 tries to spike it, doesn't go over the net. Erica. I think someone might have touched the net there, because Lincoln just got the point. Number 8 serves to Faith, to Lindsay. Lindsay sets it over. But Lincoln, that was a nice play by Lincoln. They were able to get it back over the net. And Allison, is that still called an ace? Even if it's not a serve? Okay. Well, she hit it. It hit the net and decided to roll over because it still wanted to go to the other side. The ball has a mind of its own. That's how we do it here. All right. Erica serves it to 1 to 8, and 10 spikes it over. Bryn bumps it over. Lincoln was not able to get the ball over the net in in 3 or under hits, so Emmanuel gets the point there. Erica to 1. Let me see. Allison spikes it down. Number 1 gets it. Number 12 spikes it over to Emma. Lindsay sets it, and Alexis spikes it. Lincoln not able to hit it back over the net. Game point here. We're playing only to 15. The score is 14 to 10 Lancers. We'll see if Lincoln can pull it off. It's definitely possible still. Anything's possible. But it's game point here. All Emmanuel needs to do is score 1 point to win this game. This has definitely been the longer of the 2 games, I think, that they've played today. Erica serves it. Received by 10 over to 8, and number 1 sets it all the way over Lindsay, and Bryn spikes it. And Lincoln, nice play, is able to get it right back over the net. Allison spikes it. Number 12 hits it into the net, and Emmanuel wins the game. It's a nice game played by both teams. Lincoln had a real good second set there, and they almost caught up to the Lancers in this set. They definitely could have had this game. Nice play by the Lancers. Winning their second game today. Yes. Yeah. So they have at least one more game today. We'll see if they can make that into more than one game. And we will end the broadcast right now and see you guys in a little bit when they play their next game.